Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Jim Dickson, founder and CEO of Sanctuary Wealth, to discuss the shift to hybrid RIA model and why independence or partnered independence appeals to advisors. Jim, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. It's great to be here.
And we've been seeing a lot of movement within the industry in terms of advisors making the transition to independence. What about independence or partnered independence appeals to advisors?
Yeah, I think it's all about their client, right? I think they're trying to have a bespoke experience where they can really deliver the relationship the way they want it. So it's about freedom, flexibility, autonomy that they're really looking for that maybe they can't get in that larger, that larger organization. And so when you layer on top, I think improved economics and more of a robust toolbox that they can offer to their clients, I think you're just seeing a rush to independence that's not going to slow down for quite some time.
And with that said, what's your outlook for M&A in the industry?
Oh, wow. It is on fire. I think, we saw it pause for a minute as the bear market kind of took over, but it also sort of bought the bears out of hibernation. I think, we've been hearing about these baby boomers for a really long time. Well, they're here. And I think Cerulli tells us, right, that 1 out of every 5 advisors is going to retire over the next 5 years. So the amount of M&A that's going to happen because of those retirements and those succession plans, I think you're going to see record levels. And we're seeing it now. We're seeing that bear market sort of be that stimulation that brought people to the table to say, hey, I need to start thinking about, how I'm going to monetize my business, how I'm going to transition it.
And let's shift gears to the business for a moment here. How should advisors be responding to the bear market we're seeing, the volatility at least that we're seeing in the market with regards to their clients?
Well, I think it's about service, right? I think the great advisors in markets like this gain market share and grow because they overserve and overcommunicate to their clients. And so I think that's the most important thing, because there's a lot of advisors sometimes that maybe when markets get tough, they kind of hide a little bit. And the good ones are there. They kind of walk you through it. They help you see the big picture and not just the noise. And I think it's what you really have to do right now. And one of the things we're seeing is you got to embrace technology. What clients want is video. They want Zoom. They want technology so they can hear you and see you and connect with you on a frequent basis, but they can do it in their own way. They can do it in their PJs on a Sunday, if that's when they're available, instead of that old, hey, you got to come into the office and sit down at my coffee table and have a meeting. I think technology's taking over, and it's really allowing the best advisors to really be in front of their clients more often.
And to wrap up here, let's talk about Sanctuary Wealth specifically. We're seeing a lot of deal making happening in the industry. We spoke about that at the top. And Sanctuary Wealth recently announced a partnership with Kennedy Lewis. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, it was a really great opportunity for us. We were growing really fast, but we had outsized demand in both our breakaway business and our M&A independent advisor business. And so, we wanted to be able to execute on that. So we found a great partner. We went out and raised $175 million in convertible debt that we're going to put towards, really growing our practice and really adding people into our ecosystem as well as talent into our ecosystem so that we can take advantage of this baby boom demographic that I was just talking about earlier. As more people advise, we want to be in that game and we want to serve those clients.
All right, Jim, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.